En 2009, la Academia de Ciencias de Suecia otorgó el Premio Nobel de Química a Thomas Steitz, a Yonath y a Venkatraman Ramakrishnan por sus estudios de la estructura atómica del ribosoma. Era la primera vez que un ciudadano indio ganaba este galardón. Venki nació en Chidambaram, un pequeño poblado de 59,000 habitantes, a 40 horas en vía terrestre de la capital Nueva Delhi. A pesar de la falta de oportunidades, en el hogar de la familia Ramakrishnan se desayunaba, comía y cenaba ciencia.
They had high expectations, so you always felt they expected you to do well. The house was surrounded by books and learning and just reading and curiosity. So you grew up in an atmosphere where you were liked to read, liked to be curious. And also many scientists would visit from different countries.
Venki pasó de Chidambaram a Cambridge y fue nombrado en 2012 como miembro de la Royal Society del Reino Unido. Venki es un ciudadano universal. Cree que la clave del desarrollo del tercer mundo tiene una relación indisoluble con la ciencia.
So I think no country, especially in the 21st century, can prosper without science and technology. If you look at history, what you find is that China and India were the leading economic powers for all but the last 200 years. So you have to ask, what changed in the last 200 years? Well, what changed was, the Enlightenment and Industrial Revolution in Europe. And then 100 years later, it came to the US, to the United States. And so these countries then became very advanced because of science and technology. Knowledge and science and technology is more important than natural resources. And in the future, you will also not be able to compete based on cheap labor, because manufacturing is becoming automated. Robots are going to do a lot of the manufacturing. So labor costs will not also help you, or India, or some, countries like that. So there is no alternative to investing in science and technology. I think human resources, of course, they're important, but you have to redirect them to high, technological advanced solutions. I'm saying simply manual labor will not boost the economy of the country. Decisions are made which are based on science and technology. In any democracy, people are involved in making decisions, so they need to know the basis of that decision. And so many decisions are technical. So governments are going to make these decisions which affect everybody. So people should know, what is the basis of this decision. But it's important to realize that the future depends on advances in basic science also. So any sensible country will always set aside some portion of the science and technology budget for basic science. People need to know how the world works, how life works, how the universe works. It's just part of our culture. Humans have found out amazing things, how the universe began or how DNA. This is incredible. And it's all a result of science and technology. It's part of our culture.